everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Leah Renee, and this is Draft to Fat Lifestyle, where we transform our lives from draft to fat. Today, I'm going to be bringing you a topic that I have promised you guys for so long that I haven't really had the urge to push out yet, but Spirit said today is the day, so we're going to get into it. Today, I am going to be talking about, just like the title says, about my weight loss journey and how I lost over 150 pounds, okay? Now, obviously, this was a continuous journey, and I'm going to be literally discussing, took a few notes today, y'all. I wanted to leave this a little more relaxed today. Of course, I have on my waist trainer today, and I wanted to be a little more relaxed when I was speaking with you guys today, because this is about weight loss and, our physical bodies, and making sure that we are keeping them healthy. Now, true enough, we are spirits living in a physical experience. However, it's very imperative that what you do with your physical being, that you take care of it and you appreciate it, because this experience in this physical being is something that people don't get to, some people don't even get to relve in for very long. And so while you do have the moment and the opportunity to do so, make sure that you are taking care of that body, girl and gents. Whoever comes to this channel, I want everybody to go from draft to fat and vibrate high. If you're here for spirituality or whatever you may come here for, this particular video here is about weight loss. I'm also going to start talking about, at the end of the video, I'm going to basically begin the mirror work video. It's going to be a precursor to mirror work and how to allow mirror work to work for you, and how I use mirror work at the end of my journey to manifest this particular body that I'm in currently. We have a lot to talk about today, sorry. And I know the other day our video was pretty short, so today it's probably going to be one of the longer videos, because it's going to include some story times, as well as some of the specifics on what you can do, what you can't do. So it is going to be a jam-packed video. So if you are ready to get into that, make sure that if you're not like and subscribe to this channel, make sure that you like and subscribe to this channel. Make sure that you tell your friends to like and subscribe so we can all go from draft to fat. Okay, boo? So catch this intro and we will be right back. Talking about is, I might not even open these notes because Spirit is telling me to just go for it. So if I do, then I do, but if I don't, I don't. Okay, so we're just gonna chit chat a little bit today. Okay, you ready for this little tea time? Anyway, so my childhood, I was very, very overweight. Okay, and I don't really know who to blame for it. I really think that I used to blame the fact that I didn't have accountability partners. I feel like me and my weight loss journey, the one thing that I feel as a human very connected to is to be accountable for people and allow them to be accountable for themselves by pushing them and motivating them and just basically being a good girlfriend. Now, in my personal opinion, what I felt was that, a lot of my friends were in shape, and so to me as a good girlfriend, one thing that I feel like is very important is for you to uplift your other good girlfriends. So I think that a lot of times people don't want to hurt your feelings, so they don't necessarily say something. But I used to say, oh girl, no, you need to say something. If I'm overweight, I need to lose some weight, okay? With that, also, I grew up in Kansas City, Missouri, which is still below the Mason-Dixon line. So, still a Southern girl at heart. So, with that being said, I literally was eating all types of foolishness. Like just all types of foolishness. The standard soul food, okay? So, I was really overweight, but I was still like very popular. I've always been like personable for some reason. So that was another reason why I allowed it to get so far, because I was still very much so popular, if you will, or, you know, friends with a lot of people. And so I'm in all these clubs and everything like that. And so I'm still active and no one's really treating me differently. So it didn't really per se, it didn't really resonate with me that I was overweight until I moved from there to Atlanta, okay? So all the time while I was in Kansas City, I did, I had a cooking show on cable television. I did plus size modeling. So I'm just like, okay, we fine. No, but you need to lose some weight. So I get to Atlanta and, I lived alone. Now, a lot of people typically came to my home because I was in culinary school to, divulge in the foods that I was eating. Obviously, because I'm going to cook all the good Southern stuff. I mean, I'm cooking. I know people can remember, if you are watching this video and you went to college with me, they used to call me Mama Leah. That's how much food I used to cook for the people in college. I mean, it was to the point where my mama was sending me a stipend for freaking groceries just because, like, my house was the place to come to freaking cook, okay? Now, that might sound loco to you, but, I've always been a giver. I've always been a giver. Like, it doesn't really matter, like, what size I look like. I've always been a very big giver, especially to the people who I love and care for. So anyway, yeah, I have these people coming over weekly, so that's just perpetuating more fatness, more overweightness. So I literally moved off campus, and when I moved off campus, I started to have more time to myself. Now, if you guys follow me on Instagram, Manifesting.Leigha, Renee, okay, I'm gonna put that right there. If you're following me on Instagram, you know that I am very much so into the whole solitude factor when you are trying to change and transform your life. Solitude allows you to really contemplate on what the hell you got going on. It makes you reflect. It allows you to really identify what you want in your life. And I started to really see that maybe I need to make a change in my physical appearance because something is not right. Okay. So I kind of just started eating differently because I was working so much. Now, during this time, I literally had I want to say two to three chef jobs, and so I'm in the kitchen till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm not really having time to eat. Now, obviously, I'm standing behind a hot ass stove, excuse my language, so I'm constantly sweating in these oversized chef jackets and clothing. So I'm starting to lose weight, and I'm not personally knowing it. So I start to walk around campus, and people are saying, Leah, have you been losing weight? Have you been losing weight? Have you been losing weight? And I'm like, no. But not knowing that I have already told my subconscious, it's time to make some changes. So we were already manifesting weight loss before we even knew that we were manifesting weight loss, okay? So, as I started to see it myself, I said, your face is getting slim. You're starting to look real slim, girl. Now, obviously, I wasn't slim, but I was starting to feel it, okay? And so, I literally said, okay, let's take this up a notch. So, I said, I have to cut out red meat. So, I cut out red meat. That was the first thing that I did. I would go home for vacations, and it was the worst. It was the worst, going home to these Thanksgiving dinners, and they got all this fat back and stuff in London. I know you see me talking to the people. They got all this fat back and stuff in this food. Like, this is not helping me. So I literally stopped going home because I was just like, I'm not about to do this. No, I'm not. So, what happened? So I literally like just started, I cut out the red meat, definitely cut out the pork. I started to realize that a pig rolls around in its own stuff. Okay, so why the freak would I want to eat that? Okay, why? Okay, so then after I cut out the red meat, I really started to see a change. So I was working out about once a day, and I said, okay, we could do some more. So from there, what happened? I started to do 2 a days, and my roommate at the time had started Herbalife. Now, Herbalife is a great product that I'm going to talk about twice in this video, because in my lifetime, I have done it twice, and I'm currently a distributor, but I do not really take that many of the supplements, other than a couple of the supplements that I'm going to show you here in a little bit, just because I'm vegan, and these shakes are not vegan. So pretty much I make my own protein shakes these days. But moving right along, I started to do Herbalife. And when I tell you, I lost so much weight. Okay? Oh, blocking London's head. So I lost so much weight, and I'm like, okay, we fine out here. We getting it. We doing it. So then we went downhill, okay? Bitch started feeling herself. She felt like she was too fine to touch, okay? So I started party promoting and doing modeling that was not necessarily modeling. And I am at the club 7 days a week, drinking Hennessy and Patron and just all types of stupid stuff, right? And just really engaging in very low vibrational activities, okay? So now mind you, at this point in time too, I'm still pescatarian. Well, I'm a little more than pescatarian because I'm still eating poultry, okay? So as I'm doing this, I'm starting to realize, okay, boo, you is gaining weight. So I gained weight, okay? So, oh Lord, oh, the tears. I gained, like, not all of it back, but I like gained half of it back, okay? So I gained my weight, and I said, oh hell no, okay? So this is what kind of really urged me to move from that whole model life, because I realized it was more than just not me being healthy, you know, in terms of my experiences, but it allowed my body and my vessel to experience the same things. It was feeling that unhealthiness. So this was around the time where I said, you know, enough is enough, okay? I don't even really like this type of environment, for real. So I said, I am not doing these clubs in Atlanta. I'm not getting with it. I don't have no time. So this is when I literally was just like, okay, I'm about to sit down and mind my business again. So yeah, when I'm mind my business, that is the best in life, okay? When I'm not on social media doing none of that other scrolling and stuff, that's why I unfollow. I only follow my business pages and my sister, because I don't have time to have other outside sources getting into this vessel, making me fat again and all that other stuff and unhealthy. No. So I literally went into solitude. This was the year before I moved to LA. So the year before I moved to LA, I'm in solitude. This is when I was doing the Daniel fast very often. And I'm starting to realize that the Daniel fast is helping me lose weight back again. So from that, I said, okay, we're going to go vegan when we move to LA. I don't know when we move into LA, but I know we're gonna be vegan. I kept saying, like my best friend, she was saying, you know you're gonna be vegan when you be in LA. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I started to lose more weight, and I said, okay, this is cute. This is real cute. So fast forward to basically present day. I moved to LA, and I went cold turkey vegan. And when I tell you it was the best decision I've ever made in my life, this was the decision that helped create and cultivate my spirituality. This was the decision that helped make me manifest this fineness right here. This was the decision that really just changed my entire life. When I tell you being vegan really opens your eyes, because a lot of the foods that we eat, the chicken and even just all the poultry, all the meat, everything, right? When they kill these animals, they kill them so inhumane that energy is still within that animal, okay? And so I always post this picture. I'm gonna post it. Imagine, look at the little baby's face. Imagine eating the baby's face. Imagine eating this baby's face. Oh, the sadness, honey. Oh my gosh. So just imagine the way that those animals, I can remember in college, we watched a video of the cow where they took the little stunt gun and put it in the head, and it just like fell out and died, okay? That is terrible. So imagine that lingering within that animal, and then you're consuming that energy. Just like when people say when you are having sexual intercourse, if you don't sage or paleo santo or whatever after, that energy is still in your body. It's the same thing. It's just a different hole. Just a different hole, okay? So if that was too explicit for you, I'm sorry. Y'all know I'm real on this channel, okay? So yeah. So veganism, outside of that, plant-based diet is literally things from the earth, okay? Things that was given to us, that was planted in the earth. When it comes to these animals, we are supposed to love them. We're supposed to treat them with respect. Now, certain blood types aren't even supposed to consume such, okay? Within that too. Now, overseas, I will participate in eating like meat. Now, let me tell you why. Number one, because they use actual real meat with non-GMOs, none of that extra pump it up stuff. You know, they actually use the authentic meats, okay? So it's not like I'm becoming an omnivore overnight while I'm overseas, but I will, you know, engage a little bit. But overall, one thing that really helps with vibrating higher and having a clear mind is not participating in those genetically modified meats. It's just, let's just be honest, it's just not the move, okay? That's why, you know, when a lot of spiritual teachers, they're vegan because they want to make sure that what they're putting into their vessel is accepting to their vessels, okay? That's why I keep my third eye on me all day, every day, okay? I keep it on me so that I'm staying clear. So also with the whole weight loss of LA, besides just turning vegan, something that I did was I started doing Herbalife again because I wanted to lose a little weight faster. Now, Herbalife is a supplement. It is basically supposed to supplement your meal. It's a meal supplement, okay? And so with that being said, I wanted to cut back on what I'm actually eating that is solid food, and I wanted to lose some more weight because transforming from pescatarian to veganism is not that much of a difference, but it can be a difference when you go from dairy, because I don't eat any dairy anymore. And so when you transfer from eating that dairy still comes from an animal, you know? So when you transfer from eating those types of things, sometimes your body is going through changes and you have to slowly, you know, transition into it. So I wanted to basically lose weight quickly, but I wanted to also get it done, okay? So I started using my Herbalife products again. Now, this is not a promo, but it is kind of a promo because, you know, I am like a distributor and all of that. So like, order Herbalife. But I use my meal enhancement shakes. One thing that I still use is this aloe and this tea, okay? Now this aloe and this tea, baby, is a gift from God. Now if you do this, be vegan and live your best life, fine. And use a waist trainer from Dry to Fat, snatch, okay? Snatch. Also, I use this cellulose. Now cellulose basically, it is exactly what it sounds like. It helps you lose, your cells to decrease, to shrink in size, okay? That's literally what it is. So these are what I take now with my vegan diet. But if you're not vegan, the shakes and meal replacements, definitely, boo, get you some, or gentlemen, they work. Now, we also have a liquid lipo. Oh my gosh, baby, all of this stuff is so crazy. Like I said, I personally am not using these shakes anymore just because they are not vegan. They have it's like a 6 or 8% milk fat. I'm not exactly sure off the top of my head, but I do have the paperwork somewhere, and I'm just not about to go look for it. But it is a small amount of dairy in it, so that was the only reason why. It is very much so a good product. If you know, also, you was following me on YouTube. I don't like to talk, on Instagram, there was another company that, they really don't, with a lot of these supplement companies, they don't really promote healthy lifestyles, and they just give you the shakes and that's it. One thing I really liked about Herbalife and still like about Herbalife is they give you the plans, meal prep and things of that nature that can help with assisting with the meal shakes, okay? Obviously, I do meal prep and delivery myself, and so when it comes to dieting and things of that nature, I just really know what to cook. When I was in high school, my cooking show on cable television, even though I was a fat ass, was a cooking show based on the food guide pyramid geared towards youth. So when I tell you that divine, let me tell you, this life right here that we are living is not ours, okay? It's not even freaking real, okay? It's real fake. Real fake, okay? It's about fake as these words. But it's real fake. So we don't have real, we're just co-creators. We already, anything that comes to our mind, anything that we see, anybody who we come in contact with, it has already been aligned for us. Now, with that, I know a lot of times people say, how is that possible when you had free will and all of that? But free will is really just a word that people say just to make people feel like they have control. But in all actuality, we are just co-creators. We tell God, because God is here, okay? We are one. We are all one. And you and him and her, we are just reflections of each other, okay? So when it comes to this whole weight loss situation, I've always been in it and didn't even realize it. So now with this whole weight loss brand and this whole lifestyle brand, it's just that much easier. I have that much, my entire life, I have been creating memories to add to the weight loss to help people lose the weight, okay? And so that is really all I want you guys to do, is be healthy and project your best self. I don't care what nobody say. These people out here in these streets who is promoting body consciousness and, I'm going to wear this because this makes me feel good, and the agony, okay? When a designer creates something, he designs them with something or some image in mind. And with that being said, sometimes people who are overweight take things too far by putting on items that was not intended for them. Now, I do agree that it's very important to love the skin that you're in. But with that being said, you should do it within reason, okay? Respect your vessel. If you want to wear the scantily clad clothing, why not be healthy while you're doing it? Why not say, I want to look great while I'm in it, healthy while I'm in it, Not that, it's like so many disclaimers you have to give out here in the world without people feeling like you're trying to talk about people. And so that's why I want you guys to know I'm not by any means trying to tell people that just because you are overweight, you are unattractive. That is not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that it is very imperative that when you are trying to present your best self, that health is number one. And I don't care what nobody tell you. Being overweight is not healthy, and it's not acceptable, and it's telling your body that you do not love it. And only telling yourself in your mirror or wherever or whatever, I love the skin that I'm in, and I'm body conscious. It's you're basically telling yourself that I'm okay with being unhealthy. What you should be telling yourself is, I love the skin that I'm in right now, but I would love to strive to be healthier. Not perpetuating poppycock, if that makes sense, okay? Health is wealth, okay? Health is wealth. The more healthy you are, the more energy you have to do things. The more, if you have children, you get to run and play and hide. I get to play all types of games with this child right here. You know what I'm saying? I would have never been able to do that looking like these people. Never. Okay? Never. And he just laughed because he knows. Now I'm about to look at my... Okay. This is my last one. I'm pretty much done. That was quick. I thought it was going to be longer than this. But overall, people, my weight loss journey consisted of these waist trainers. Okay? I have been waist training... My senior year of high school, my mom had given me a Body Magic. I don't know if you guys remember the craze about the Body Magic, but that was pretty much a full body corset, okay? It was just another company that had corsets and waist trainers, okay? And they had got real big, okay? So that's really all that they were. It's pretty much the same thing. I do sell the full bodies for the young ladies who, they want to tone the hips and the waist at the same time. So that was where I started with the waist training, and then from there, when I got to college, I remember I had a string corset, and my waist had got so small, baby. If I could find this picture, I'm going to insert it here. When I tell you, the waist was snatched, and that's when I fell in love with waist training. But furthermore, from there, I have been waist training since then. And then later on, when I got to my body size, I said, we need to start selling these waist trainers, okay? So yes, waist trainers definitely work, but they are not to fix it, okay? They are not to fix it. They are just supposed to assist with the journey, okay? Some girls contact me and say, well, I just want to lose weight, so that's why I'm buying the waist. I'm not just trying to sell y'all something, okay? So I'm gonna, tell you, this is supposed to help assist you with your weight loss journey by just assisting with the weight loss by helping you work out and eat right, okay? It's just supposed to be an addition. You're supposed to do multiple things, okay? Now, finally, the last thing that I did to get to the place that I am and that I still constantly do, I literally looked at myself in the mirror and I said, you are a fine, sexy, skinny bitch. That's what I say every day. You are a fine, sexy, skinny bitch. Every single day I wake up, I look in the mirror and I say, you are a fine, sexy, skinny bitch. Every single day. Some days I don't even work out, but I do that. And you can literally manipulate your reality with mirror work. Now, we're going to talk a little bit more about mirror work and how you can specifically manipulate your universe through quantum physics, here in the next video. But I do want to say that I do use mirror work to manifest weight loss, okay? It is very, very, very possible, okay? Any and everything that you want is very, very possible, okay? Weight loss, if you need any assistance, okay? If you need any assistance with weight loss, where to start, just foods that, or should I be eating this, or should I not be eating this? You can DM me, shoot me an email. Like I said, my Instagrams, I got about 5 Instagram pages, okay? I check my personal page a little more often. When I go to my business pages, I literally just post it. Sometimes I go out. Also my website has lots of information that you guys can use. I even have certain menus that you can even just start with. In terms of the Herbalife, if you want to start Herbalife, you can inquire within for that as well. I have so much materials and things to help you guys with. Literally, all I'm here for, I figured out my purpose. I'm literally just supposed to, as I download information, give it to the people. Now, I can't do everything for you. All I can do is give it to you. Now, if you want to continue, then I'm here. Ask me all the questions you need. People DM me and message me all day, every day. Facebook, Instagram, whatever have you. I don't have no problems. Literally, I don't have no problems with it. It actually makes me feel good. I don't want to play with you. So what are you doing? Okay? So, yeah, I literally have no problem with helping you guys do whatever it is that you want to do to, present the best you, okay? If you need help finding certain clothing that will help you within your weight loss journey, because I do know that can be a little tricky in terms of what you're supposed to wear in your in-between stages and things of that nature. But weight loss, honey, that's my thing. That's my thing. Lifestyle, that's my thing, and I'm here for you, okay? I'm here to help you. I think that was a lot of information. I think that was enough. I hope that was helpful in telling you guys my story so that you guys can have a starting point and know where you can go with your weight loss journey, and understanding that if I can do it, you can do it too, because I'm just a reflection of you. So, seeing as though we are one, we will all eventually receive the information and vibrate high. This is the information age, baby. So, Linda, you want to say bye to the people? I am so grateful for you guys as you guys are helping me get those views in as we are building this channel here. I am having so much fun, literally the most fun I've had, presenting myself in front of a screen. I went from cooking show to reality TV and now to YouTube, and I'm freaking loving it. So I hope you guys are loving it too. If you guys have any more content that you guys wish that I bring to you guys, let me know. Shoot me a DM, whatever you need to do, and I will try my best to come up with the content to do so. I love you guys so much. You guys are my people, and manifest it. Okay, we got this. Okay, so love you guys. See you soon. Bye.
To be sexual.